Out to the left it goes. Son Heung-min. Caicedo. He's had it taken off him. Adeyemi. Tries to play it through. This might spell danger. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Akanji. And it's Fagioli. Fagioli. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Showing good feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Chukwuemeka. Chukwuemeka. Nmecha. Adeyemi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that's a goal kick.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Caicedo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ryerson. Looking to play him in. And that's been drilled in. Good read, needed to be. There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center? And please welcome our lads to the field.
And the second half gets underway. India didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save. They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. Looking to go deep. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And now they can spring out of defence. Caicedo. Akanji. And the pass is intercepted. Gross. And now the breakaway. He shifted it to the flank. Chukwuemeka.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Fagioli. Nmecha.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now Anton. Ryerson. Now Anton. And it's Gross. He's shifting through the gears here. Threads one in. A real chance! Now has another go! Bensebaini gets it clear. Anton clears. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Now it's Guirassy, spread it left. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Brilliantly cut out. Akanji. Caicedo. And Son Heung-min. Akanji. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Fagioli. Fagioli looking to get on the end of this. Akanji. Can he get on the end of this? Guirassy could try cutting inside here. Can he finish? Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's been taken short. Chukwuemeka's, he rises! And now a sudden chance to counter. Caicedo. And Akanji. And he's forced to go back. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. So nearly the perfect ball. Gross. Nmecha. Now it's Chukwuemeka. Guirassy. Out towards the flank. Now the delivery.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Caicedo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
India really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Caicedo. Son Heung-min. Fagioli. And it's Caicedo. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And Caicedo. Now it's Messi. Fagioli. And this is Messi. Nice bit of trickery. He's in a great position here. Son Heung-min. Passing is crisp and sharp. Son Heung-min. That has been slung wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the shot! Fagioli goes short. He's having a shot! Fagioli with the short one. Chooses to go back. Shot, surely! They've done it!
Number 4.
And that will be it. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both,
Please
a
turn your
very good
attention
evening.
to the screen.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Searching pass he's played there. Chips it through. This looks promising. Felipe Anderson. And it's Felipe Anderson. It's a really well-measured ball. Good ball, good take. Now this could be a chance. Paulinho! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And they've got rid. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's there to belt it away. Fagioli goes short. Oh, nice touch. Flings in across. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a promising position. Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Akanji. And he's intervened well there. India still without a single shot on target. Now it's Felipe Anderson. Now it's Paulinho. Akanji. Messi. Spread it left. And this is Son Heung-min. And he's heaved it away. What a throw in. And here's Fagioli. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Paulinho. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. Felipe, diving header! And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Akanji. Fagioli. Akanji. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Messi. Felipe Anderson. And Paulinho. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. And Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball. Now the delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Passes short and sharp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Akanji. Caicedo. And Akanji. Son Heung-min. And here's Messi. Strokes it back. Back into the middle. Now it's Messi. And this is decent chance! And he's found the net! First blood drawn. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
India head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Gomez. And it's Gomez. And here's Felipe Anderson, spread neatly, gets into some space. And it's Felipe Anderson. Little pass back. Stood up well to him there. Caicedo. He's in a great position here. Son Heung-min pinches it off him, and that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Pound, and the shot! It's in! They have got it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Akanji. Now it's Messi, out to the right. Son Heung-min. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking tidy in possession here. Caicedo. Played out to the right. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Incoming delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
Son Heung-min. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now, who's going to be first to this? Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. India have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Caicedo and Akanji. Akanji pokes it out wide. Fagioli. That's good play. Akanji. Oh, it's played into the area. Weatherton deals with that nice and simple. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Distributed tidily. The less said about that pass, the better. Now it's Fagioli. That's tidy. Caicedo. He's gone for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Felipe Anderson. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
All the way back. Fagioli. Akanji. He won't be happy with that one. He's picked his way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Palmeiras really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Paulinho. Knocks it into space. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Nossos sócios torcedores que comemoram aniversário de casamento hoje.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Now it's Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. Akanji, spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Could try cutting inside here. And he's there to get it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Felipe Anderson. Felipe Anderson. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. That has been slung wide. And this is Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Akanji. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Son Heung-min has found the net here, of course. Fagioli. And Akanji. Caicedo. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Son Heung-min. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Fagioli. And Akanji. And it's Fagioli. Fagioli. And it's Son Heung-min. And Caicedo. Akanji. And it's Caicedo. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
This looks promising. Takes big header! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And there goes the final whistle. Defeated, dejected, deflated, the ultimate disappointment. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos a colaboração para nosso Fundo de Caridade Global.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly.
Aquí están los jugadores.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Tigres have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launchpad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he's picked it up out wide. And the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Akanji. Now it's Messi. Tigres looking to pass their way through, and it's made its way to him. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Caicedo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he was quick to react. Fagioli. India still without a single shot on target. Caicedo. And he's forced to go back. Tigres were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's crossed into the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Well read, nice interception. Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo. India disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Great vision. And he's picked out the run. Gignac! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Gignac has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Akanji. They get a throw in. Akanji. Fagioli. Akanji. Out to the right. He's got away. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. He's tried one! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! About as smooth as it gets! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Tigres have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Caicedo. And Fagioli. And it's Caicedo.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Fagioli. Akanji. And there is the half-time whistle. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Los jugadores están entrando al campo de juego.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent.
Great chance! It's a loose ball. And this is Messi. And another try! Dispatched clinically. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
El anotador, convertido en el minuto 48.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Looking for the run. This looks promising. And the cross comes in. Oh, can he finish? He scores! Into the lead once more. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a dodder. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Tigres go into the lead. Akanji. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Pass is coming off in quick succession, and Messi!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
India have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Akanji. And it's Caicedo. And it's Fascioli. Played back. That's very neat. And this is Son Heung-min. Passing nice and neat.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, not quite. Son Heung-min. And it's Fascioli. Akanji. Fascioli. And it's Gignac. Played out towards the right wing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! Brilliant save from Guzman! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Fascioli plays it short.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tries to pass it through. Could try cutting inside here. Good ball, good take. He's cut it out. Caicedo. Played back into the centre. Messi. India couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Gets into some space. Showing good feet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
India are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. And that pass just didn't quite work.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That pass isn't the best. Tigres clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
That's gone for a throw-in. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Son Heung-min. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. India are beaten, and they are out. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.